It's not easy for an African to get $100 and to multiply it to $10,000. It has never been easy. And in which way am I speaking? I'm mostly speaking for youth who have been to schools. They have finished universities and now they are into reality of lives. These youths, according to ourselves, many of us, we have never get even $1,000 in Africa. This generation, most of us, we are into phones and stuff. In 100% of youth who get their first businesses, they are maybe 10%, I don't know. But as I know myself, I'm an African, I've been from Africa. It's very few people who can finish schools and get a good job and starting making maybe $1,000 each month. Remember, this generation is changing slowly. Why? Because of information. And the people who are not going to get this opportunity of information in this 21st century are going to lose a big opportunity in life. First of all, we already know that school doesn't teach you everything about money. We know that. But in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how you can make $100 from that $100 to multiply it in $10,000. You remember that $10,000 in Africa is a good capital. Me in Africa, I've never get $10,000. Maybe when I came from abroad, okay? But in Africa, to see a young somebody that has $10,000 in his bank account is very lucky stuff. In today's video, guys, we have to discuss about something very interesting, okay? What I can thanks, guys, this generation, we call it the generation that people are starting to be conscious about positive mindset, about wealthy, money, spirituality, and other stuff. In my way, I'm calling them the super vibrated. Let me explain to you. The super vibrated is people, young people, and many other people who started to know that by reading books, by getting information from internet and other places, by researching and not using the procrastination stuff and poverty mindset and also other stuff, about negativity, about, we came here to go to heaven after death, we have to die, we have to be poor, and those stuff, stories, People understanding we have been trapped in the trap in our lives from our past history for African, But because of information, since maybe 2005, maybe up to 10, I don't know, when internet starting to be alive, not only internet, but also books. When people see other people, the example, in Africa, even in United States where I am now, you can see somebody winning something, you start doubting, okay, what is this person do in life? If you're interested and if you don't want to use the words or using witchcraft, maybe if you don't have that extra poverty mindset, you can try to contact this person. I want to know how to invest in money, in something. If you're humble, maybe this person can help you. You young man, you can try to invest your money here and here and here. And maybe it can multiply and you get money. Yeah. How can you get $10,000 in 1 year? Like your capital, your first capital, to help you to start maybe a good business. After reading books, after researching, after trying to struggle down, to sacrifice your pride and many things positively, okay? Not witchcraft, please. Because I'm African with witchcraft. That's only what we thought we can do to get money. No. Okay? In a good law, the law of multiplication, okay? Guys, for my discovering that I just discovered, in schools in Africa, most people, I think teachers, they could teach in secondary school that laws of universe. Yeah, to young children, they should teach law of universe. It's real. Our target is $10,000. Your first capital for a good business in Africa is $10,000, guys. We have to remember $10,000 is very important money in Africa. Okay, I could maybe try to put it in $5,000, okay? But I know I put in $10,000, guy. Believe me, let's go in calculation. myself, I've tried to get money in Africa about businesses. I know how businesses goes. For everything to multiply, there is a time. If you get $100, what are you going to do with it? For it to multiply up to $1,000, to $1,000 to $10,000. How can you get $1,000 in Africa? I'm not going to enter into many details, but I know you guys, most of you will get high phones, you'll get good phone, you get a lot of things. You guys will get money. Please, just know the important is what? You know how to read books. The importance of saving and to use the law of universe. I'm telling you guys something very huge. How can you make your first $100? You are a youth for 21 years old. You finish your school, your campus, and you are new in life to get $100, guys. Most of us we can get. Maybe in many countries, I don't know. But let me tell you, most of big mistakes of youth in Africa and many people to not getting money is pride. Pride. Me, I know many people in Africa that can get like $10 a day by going to wash clothes for other people. But many people in Africa, they don't do that. They don't want to be humble and to do some job that they're not going to accept. But when they're rich in America here, now they do it. Why that contradiction life? Why is that? Why? Guys, put on your mindset. Many Africans, we want to show off. We pretend to be rich, and that is a big problem. But what you have to know that to pretend to be rich is something that is going to destroy your life. Motivator people, they always tell you this problem. They always tell you this problem. In Africa, we want to show off. Respect is important. Let it go down. Respect is important, but excess, please, guys, is too much. It's too much. An African is somebody who can get like $10,000. Hey, and directly this money goes into nonsense stuff. You are only destroy your future by using your soldier, your servant, what we call money. We're into reality today. 1 year and half in Africa. Probably your first $100, I think you can get. There is many websites you can get jobs. You can get $100 to multiply to $200. There are many details you can do. You can wash clothes you can wash clothes for people. You can make cookies in Africa. You can learn how to cut beard. You can learn something, music. African will like music. You can even make TikTok, guys. You can make TikTok to get money. And many so on. But remember, put your goal down. Guys, that is very important stuff. African that doesn't know. Put your goal down. Then you put stages. Before reaching $10,000, let me first reach $200, $200 to $500, $500 to $1,000, $1,000 to $2,000 to $5,000, $5,000 to $10,000. That's how it is, multiplication, guys. But we have many things that make us distracted. Once you don't vibrate in the frequency to get $2,000, once you get the $2,000, it start disappear. And this is a big problem. Many African, we don't know what is vibration. We don't know what is vibration, guys. We don't know. We joke in this stuff. Vibration energy stuff about money and wealthy is the key maybe for life, I think. Because once you get that $10,000, if you don't vibrate in this category of money, because you have never get this money, instead to go up, you start to go down and you lose it. They're saving for 6 months, you lose it in 1 month. So let's move. We see how you can do this stuff exactly. How can you manage this calculation about $10,000 and to multiply it? By the way, the first of it is to get that $10,000. And this is a very big problem for many people in Africa. Many youth people, they have never get this amount of money. In 100% population of youth, maybe who finish schools and stuff, they have never get $10,000 to be like their first capital to help them to get money. Why? Because they have never get opportunity to learn about money, about wealth, the laws of multiplication of money. I think in schools, in secondary schools, they should put in schools, is to learn the laws of university. School in Africa, they cannot put these things in school. Let me tell you guys, this is contradiction because it's the stage. I think as God created this world, many people should start as employed and after employed to be now self-employed. You cannot stay a baby for a long time, for your lifetime. You have to go for a stage for a baby, from childhood, and then you'll be an adult. It's like when you start primary school. Here in America, we call it high school, and maybe after college or university. That's how it have to move. But in Africa and other places, you don't have to just to stay as employee forever and just hope for your retirement. How can you be in a company for 10 years or 20 years or maybe 5 years? I don't know. Only accepting this sacrifice of time only for retirement. Many people don't understand. And you know, they regret when they realize when they are 65 or 70. They realize the time they have made in a warehouse or somebody place somewhere, making for one job to get a fake retirement. That's why you see many people in Africa, they passed on with disease of heart disease. So it's important to know stages. You cannot stay unemployed forever. Let me tell you guys, we have to be employed for some time. It's like to go to school to know how to read and calculating and to speak and education. You can't be an employee forever. You have to be a child, then one day you have to be a parent. To be a parent is when you take responsibility to get other child. You can't stay a child forever. You can't stay an employee forever. Your only body that is going to be spoiled by the time and by hard working. You know, it's sad. You have to go to employed, and after employee, you move how to, the second step. Please, guys, I'm telling you guys, many of us in Africa, we see it's a dream. Many of Africans, they have passed on without to make this amount of money. I say youth, okay? Many youth. Why am I concentrating 10,000? Why this subject of this video is $10,000? Because maybe 10,000 is good capital for a good business in Africa or something that can help you, can stabilize even a land and with a house. It's possible in Africa. You can do this and you can get your money. This money is, I'm saying, like a big foundation for you to get wealthy when you start your life. Okay, let's go into reality. Imagine that you have made all researches, you've made struggling, you've done sacrifice, positive sacrifice, okay? And you've get your $1,000. To get $10,000, you have to do 10 times that $10,000. It have to be 10 times. First of all, you will do it to get $2,000. Multiplication got into businesses. If you get a job that gives you $1,000 each month, it's a good job. It's a good job, but it's not easy. It's not common. We are talking like here, 50% of youth who finish school, university, campus, they don't have jobs. They want to get self-employed or something to start getting even $500 or $100 each month constantly by business or something. I don't know. So the multiplication is this, guys. It's very simple. The first multiplication you're going to do, when you get your $1,000, remember you have to have something to multiply this $1,000 to be giving you half of this money or the exactly money, the $1,000. But it's not easy. What can you do to get $1,000? To get this $1,000 back, you have to put it like a mattress. It disappears, by the way, to get material or something that will be bringing maybe half of this money, or it can bring this money in 3 months, maybe. Then when you bring it in 3 months, you're starting now getting it each 1 month. But the first capital of it, that 1,000 for the beginning, before the multiplication, it has remained in material, in product. That's how it is, guys. This $2,000 with its big capacity can now start making $1,000 each month, or maybe $800 each. If you use strictly the law of saving, you save money. You use your income. You try to be humble and not spending much money. You spend small money only by necessary things exactly. When you get your 2,000, it starts making you $800 or $700 maybe there each month. It's almost $1,000. But with $3,000, when you put it back into business in this old capital without getting something from it, it will start giving you the $1,000. Maybe this process can take 5 months for this $1,000 to start giving you $1,000 again in each month. Why? Because the first capital you get, it can't bring you $1,000 like this. No. It will first disappear into product. It will start vomiting $500 or maybe $200, something like that. Yeah, that's how business is. Let me give you an example. When you construct your house, you can spend maybe $50,000. And this house, to get your first $100, your first customer, you have to wait for time. So you see, it cannot bring again back the $50,000 just like this. It's not easy. Maybe it will bring it for 10 years. That's how many people do it. They first invest this $50,000, will bring in maybe each month $1,000. With time, the value of the house will increase. Maybe if you want quick money, you will sell this house, maybe double the money, or maybe $100,000. Maybe after 10 years, or maybe after 5 years or 7 years. This $1,000 cannot bring you another $1,000 quickly. No. It will take time. Maybe this $1,000, when it's already be like $4,000, it will start vomiting you maybe $1,000. Yes, each month. That's how it goes. But in businesses, there are many businesses you have to learn. There are some businesses have opportunity. But if you are very wise, you can develop your skill and start investing this money quickly, and also use other sources of income and learn other jobs, small jobs to do to increase your capital for this capital here. That's how it is exactly, guys. After 1 year, you cannot get the $10,000 completely. No. Maybe it can be average, almost $7,000. Yes. In 1 year and a half, maybe 1 year and 6 months, you can get your $10,000 very clear. And then you can start now investing in a good business that can vomit for you a good amount of money in Africa. This is reality, guys.